Happy Friday. You are on Adventures with Danno, the live show. Hope everybody had a great week. Make sure we're good to go here. Got the pop out chat. Hey, Corey, how are you, buddy? Hodges, how are you? Carolina, hello. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Barry. How's everybody doing? Hey, Shelly. Hope everybody's had a great week. It's been a long week. Getting closer to vacation. Getting pretty excited. Who are you going to call? Hope everybody's got their coffee ready. Kathleen Ross, hello. How are you? Fired for Truth, hello. Good evening, everyone. First stream for me. Enjoy the vids. Very helpful. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Glad you're enjoying. Basically, on Friday nights, we just sit around and talk about anything we want to chat about, really. Try to keep politics and, other things out of it. This is family-friendly Friday. Hodges says, doing good, Danno. Ghostbusters, you know it. Has anybody seen the newer Ghostbusters movie, Afterlife? It was all right. I enjoyed it. I feel like I like them in order. I like the first one, the second one, and then the one they did, the remake, and then the Afterlife. So pretty much go in order for me. Went and saw Batman last night. That was awesome. It's a little long, 3 hours, a little hard to chew. I took my nephew with me. He liked it for about 30 minutes and he kept falling asleep. It's not really for kids. It's more of an adult Batman movie. It's not as action-packed. It's more of a, it's like Batman CSI. So, but it's good. I like it. Jessica says hello. Shelly says, week from heck, glad it's over. Yes. Yeah, I am so happy we've made it here to Friday. Hey, Pam. How are you? Hello, Danno, Jess, and everyone. Again, I'm going to skip where you guys talk to each other. That's fine. I get behind a lot, because sometimes I like to elaborate. Going to try and keep up tonight. We're going to be on for about an hour and a half, maybe a little less. I still have half of the video to edit for tomorrow, so I'm going to be up pretty late. That's how it is. Life of a YouTuber. You never stop working. People ask me all the time in the comments. They say, "Do you have a job?" I don't know whether they're being funny or whatever, but I always say, "Yeah, I work for you. I am your entertainment. I'm Batman." Oh, except in this movie, I'm vengeance. Just says hi, Pam. Stephen Martinez. Hey, how you doing? You're not late. Yeah, about 3 minutes. That's okay. Sorry I'm late. I was watching the Peaky Blinders. Carolina says, hi, I'm in a commercial. Sure. Per Kayla, hello. Howdy from Dallas. Always fun here with you. Thank you very much. Glad you guys are coming in, hanging out with us on a Friday night. Nothing says true fans like Friday night fans. Shelley says, original movies always seem to be better to me. Yes, I agree. This is definitely an original Batman movie. Obviously Batman's not original, but it's a completely different take. Joanne McCullum, hello. Hello from Michigan. Barry says, if you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye? Yep. All kinds of good riddles in that movie. Also, if you've seen the movie, no spoilers, because there's probably a lot of people in here watching that haven't seen it yet, so I won't give the answer to any of the riddles. Kim Smith, hello. Happy Friday from the Florida Panhandle. Corey says, I thought Afterlife was pretty good. I've always wondered about a DC Marvel movie. Boy, wouldn't that be cool. I remember when I was younger, there was the DC versus Marvel comic books. and that's where it was at. That was really cool. And diehard fans of a lot of these comics know that that's actually where Venom came from. Spider-Man was fighting somebody in some off-world, and he got the symbiote on his skin, and he brought it back to Earth. And I'm surprised they never really put. Maybe they'll put that in a future Marvel movie. That's actually how it happened, though. Fire for Truth says Toledo, Ohio. Here, gas prices are up. Yeah, they've gone up like 3 days in a row. It went out Monday. It was $3.29. Tuesday, $3.39, and then I think it was Wednesday. It went up to $3.79 or $3.69, and now today it went up to $3.79. It's ridiculous. It's insane. It's like the grocery stores at the gas pumps. Sherry Maines, hello. Hi, Danno. Gas went up here in Kewanee, Illinois from $3.36 to $3.79. It seems like that's the magic number. $3.79 is like the complete Midwest right now. Of course, you're going to pay more, further you get to the coastline. I know in California, they're about $5 a gallon right now. That's insane. Hello to you, Holly. Nancy B says, hi, Danno, Jess, and everybody. Hello, Nancy. Carolina says, that's hilarious. Corey talking to Barry. Just saying hello to everybody. Hodges says, I found out Jiffy stopped making lemon poppy seed muffins, so don't bother looking for them. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the things that were maybe extra things that companies made before, they're not making right now. One of the big ones that I have, JTM, and I don't know if you know about JTM burgers outside of Cincinnati here. It's pretty much a Cincinnati staple. They're still in business, but we haven't seen any of the JTM patties in stores in months. So I'm kind of curious to see if they're just catering to like restaurants now or something, or taking big orders, because you can't find them in any stores around here. And a lot of people have been talking about the canned meats Keystone. I know they must be really good for people to want them all around the country. Now, I don't know. I think you can order them online, but they're like way on back orders right now, so you may not get them for a long time. But that's right down the street from us here, too. Mark Gillick, hey, buddy. How are you? Hey, Danno and Jess, how was your week? It was long. Very long week. We're going, so we leave for vacation next Saturday. We're going down to the Smoky Mountains, and we're taking you guys right with us. We're going to have a video, probably have a couple videos, some of the shopping videos up until then, and then I'd like to do some of the stores down there in Tennessee, kind of do some price comparisons, maybe product comparisons, stuff like that. That'll be interesting to see what they have, what they're getting in, if their shelves look worse than ours or better. It is a vacation area, so I assume it'll probably look a little better than ours. Maybe not. I really don't know. We'll just have to see. Hey, Gavon, how are you? Happy Friday. Carolina says, last time I wanted to ask you what's your name. Danno? It's Dan. Jessica says, hey, Mark, hey, Yvonne. Rosebud says, hello from California. Love California. We need to get back someday. As much as you guys know me, we are Disney fans. Love to get out to California. Jessica, being the biggest Disney fan on the planet, has never been to Disneyland. So maybe that doesn't make her the biggest Disney fan on the planet. Now she'll get talking. She might come in here with a rolling pin. Oh, it's good. Had to go with the strong stuff tonight. Got the Starbucks. And for those of you, I did pick up a thing of that Pete's coffee because it was a great sale. I did the buy five save. Boy, that's hard to say, ain't it? You guys will not believe how many takes that I have to do in the store to get that right. One of these days, I'm going to have a blooper video of all the clips where I just can't get it together. But Pete's Coffee's okay. I still like Starbucks better. And Pete's Coffee's really expensive too. I did get it for $6.99, which was a pretty good deal because normally it's $10.99, and I would never pay that price, not for 10 little pods or 1 pound of ground coffee. Let's see. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Alaska for me says hello from Alaska. Hello. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Furman Family Adventures. Hey all, I am here, but not seeing Danno. At Jessica, is he having tech issues? I don't think so. Looks good here, buddy. Try hit that refresh button. Jess says, hi Cheryl. Cheryl says, sure is, Barry. Yes, it is definitely a good Friday. Really looking forward to getting out of town for a few days. Get tired of looking at the same things. Jess says, no issues, Dave. Carolina says, it's crazy how the gas went high so fast. I know. It's like all they needed was a little bit of an excuse. It's like it hasn't even rolled over yet. That's what I don't get. Like the prices have gone up, but the stuff that's being used right now hasn't rolled over. So I don't really understand how all that works all the time, other than they don't hesitate to raise those prices. You better believe that they're probably not getting charged those prices until after their next fill up. So I don't know. It's pretty messed up. Stormy Girl, hello. Hi from Arizona. Gas was $3.86 today. Yeah, it's getting pricey. Just, I don't know. Food prices going up, gas prices going up. We were going to do a video on some of the gas prices, and I was driving around because I was looking for a cheaper, because normally if you go a little bit more north of here, prices get better. Not today. I was driving around and it was $3.80, $3.79 everywhere I went. So I was like, well, it's gonna make for a bad video. It's gonna kind of have that the opening to Kroger Marketplace video that I did today, and we do see some more things going up in price. It's a mess. It's a mess. There's no easy way to put it. You guys know that I always try to put a light at the end of the tunnel. Well, that tunnel's really long right now. So we just got day to day. Melinda Leverett, hello. Hello, Jess and Danno. Hello to you. Jen Crocker says, I just recently found your channel. I love your content. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for joining. Glad you're enjoying. We try to make it as entertaining as possible. I know some of this stuff kind of seems doom and gloom, and it all kind of, I know, sometimes I have to hype myself up to kind of get in the mood for the video. You guys see the happy Dan. I'll tell you what, sometimes I have to run off and scream just to kind of, being sarcastic a little there, but it's somewhat depressing sometimes, and I always want to make sure that I'm not putting depressing content out here. It's like it can get you down. When you're going and you're talking about these things every day, and it's like, I don't want to be that guy like Channel 9 News where they take pride in giving the bad news, because on the TV, bad news seems to be the only news, whether it's fake or real. Dave says, might be on my end. It's definitely on your end, Dave. Good luck. Jess says, hi, Melinda. Barry says, gas has gone up here 3 days in a row. It's $3.59 in Jacksonville and $3.89 at Interstate 20 and 20 minutes south of here. My goodness, yep. I would fill up while it's $3.60 because it's going up there too, buddy. Karen Vanwick says, I'm in Indiana and gas in 1 week went from $3.29 to $3.89. Yeah, Karen. Thanks for joining. Yeah, $3.79. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow morning you're a little bit east of us or west of us. So it will probably be heading this way to 389. I wouldn't be surprised if it's it in the morning. Dave Furman Family Adventures got his internet working. Good job. Rosebud Wilson, hello. Southern California gas was $5.08. Sheesh, I'd be buying a bicycle. That's just, oh my goodness. That'd be kind of fun, really. Maybe I should buy a bicycle and I'll get a GoPro. And I'll just put it on my head and ride around, do videos like that. We are going to be doing some more uplifting videos here in the future. We are going to be adding a lot of our daily vlogs as doing some other adventures too. We're gonna be doing the zoo. Now that the weather's getting a little bit better, we're gonna be doing a few other things too to kind of break the monotony of a lot of this stuff, because we gotta put in some exciting stuff. We like going out and having fun and bringing you guys with us to have that fun. We go to a lot of awesome places and we want to share all that stuff with you. We're going to be doing a lot of videos down in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys will feel like you're right there with us. We've done a lot of these type videos in the past, and that's kind of where we got the idea of how we were going to film inside the stores. A lot of the stuff, the stylization of how you see me film things is really how we film everything now. So it's kind of the same thing, maybe in a way. It'll be entertaining, whether it's good or bad. Dave says, hi, Cheryl. Whoops. Excuse me. Oh, boy. Getting a little behind. I apologize. Pam says gas is $4.10 south of Seattle. My goodness. We're getting there. It ain't going to be long. We're going to be over $4. Hey, Charlene. How are you? Sky King says, is that merch behind you for sale? This? Oh, this little guy? Yeah, just got her new Stitch today. They have a yearly collection of Stitch Crashes Disney. This is the Pocahontas version. I don't know. No, we're working on getting some merch together. I've been so busy doing these videos every day, it really makes it hard to do anything else other than come home, eat dinner, and go to sleep. Because I'm going to try and plug a couple videos in ahead of time, maybe do a couple in one day so that I can actually have a day off. I haven't had a day off YouTube since Christmas, and really I was still editing a video on Christmas too, so it wasn't technically a whole day off. Let's see. Jen Crocker says gas here in Tennessee is $3.79. So yeah, when we get down to Pigeon Forge, I'm assuming it's going to be right about the same as it is here. Shelly says, had to laugh, Danno, when you were in Kroger and 24 cases of Coke were $8.49. That was the price for it about a month ago. Jiffy Factory is about 20 minutes from me in Chelsea, Michigan. Yeah, I know. It's surprising how fast everything has gone up. The best deals are usually the 12 packs at Kroger. Normally, it's hard to tell what the next one's going to be. I don't even think they have a sale on them this week. Of the 12 packs, I may not have checked, but I know that the 6 packs of the bottles, they're like 4 for $12, so that's not terrible. I think it's funny because the sale last week was 4 for $13. So it's like, well, I kind of went backwards on that one, but I don't know. There are some things in tomorrow's video that are kind of disturbing. There is a power. It's called a power up. Where if you spend $30, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away because I actually go through a conversation with a manager at Kroger. She couldn't figure out what it was either. And we worked together, which kind of felt weird. But we worked together to find out what that deal was. It's not a great deal at all. I'll tell you that much. It's not even a deal, really. It is manipulation to get you to want to buy something that they just throw. This is a sale. Check this out. And they have all these stickers. the trickery continues, and they're getting worse. They're getting worse because, for one, I'm going to point that stuff out because I don't want you guys to go and buy something thinking that you're going to get some deal when there is no deal. It's nothing. It's kind of ridiculous. Fired for Truth says Keystone meats are awesome, spendy but worth it. We can get them in Toledo area at Walmart, Kroger, and Meijer. Yes, yeah. Well, they're stationed in Lima, Ohio, so they're like kind of in the middle of both of us. So, but yeah, we've been getting a lot of comments on those a lot across the country here, and some people, I think the only way to get it is to order online now, and you can order online, but from what I've been told is they're on serious back orders because they're putting them in the stores before they get it to your home. I mean, unless you order a ton, I don't really know what other way to get them right now. Barry says we should do a meet and greet on a Disney cruise. Yeah. Oh, we might have to do a Caribbean, what is that? Royal Caribbean? I don't know. Disney cruises they're expensive. We could go to Disney World for a month and still probably have money left over from what we would have from spending on a Disney cruise. It's too expensive. It would be cool. I mean, who wouldn't want to hang out with, the pirates on the ship and Star Wars and Marvel characters? Sounds like a dream. Dreams cost money. Lots and lots of moolah. Rosebud says, let me know if you two come to Disneyland. Heck yeah. Oh, we'll be letting everybody know. We have a lot of fans out in California that follow the channel from our Disney World videos and from the channel here. What I like is when we started, we have a lot of faithful fans that have followed us all throughout our great journey here, the great adventure, and they still continue to watch to this day. We've had a couple people that, they don't enjoy the shopping videos as much, but it's kind of the direction that, because this channel, we try to do anything that's going to help, and this was a good take on how we can help people to keep people informed on everything that's going on right now. Where the channel will be 2 or 3 years from now, I don't really know, but we will always focus, whatever we're doing, on entertaining you. Because that's really what it's about. You want to be entertained. Lily, hello. Good evening, all. Hey, Danno, hello to you. Jess is laughing about the Disney cruise, I guess, there, Barry. Karen says, where's the boss? The boss is in there. I'm not sure what she's doing. She's in there playing games or something. Probably laughing at me. Reinvented 562 Callie. You might not know me, but I watch you every morning. LOL. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. Right there, that is something very interesting and awesome. Lately, we have had a lot more people that have started commenting on the channel that have been watching us for 2 years. And it's like they're coming out, they're commenting on the channel. And it's really cool because, all these people that have watched us for so long, they're starting to come out now. They're starting to, want to comment and get involved. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that because, these live shows, they're for you. They're for you guys. This is kind of my way of getting to know you guys a little better. You guys getting to know me a little better. And just having fun, talking about everything we do. And, crash everything into the Friday night special. Anybody has problems or issues. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about them. Just keep it PG-13. Handsome B Wonderboy says hi from Florianopolis, Brazil. Well, hello. Thank you for joining. Corey says, Danno, have you ran into any Olive Garden salad dressing or any Red Lobster items? I haven't seen them, just empty shells. Maybe Kraft or Newman's Own is easier. I will say this. The most salad dressing that I see anywhere, and they do have it, is Meyer. Myers has all that stuff. Now, as far as Red Lobster, I guess you mean like the biscuits. I haven't seen the biscuits anywhere lately, so I don't really know. They do have those ones at Aldi that are the cheddar. They call them just cheddar biscuits. And some people left in the comments that they're not Red Lobster. They don't taste like Red Lobster, but then we had some other comments. They said they do. So I really don't know. We may have to try them at some point, but I assume you mean the biscuits or the seasoning. I haven't seen any Red Lobster seasoning except for that one time at Dollar Tree, and me and Jess picked it up. So we actually have a thing of that and a thing of the Longhorn seasoning that we got from Dollar Tree, surprisingly, and we haven't seen any more anywhere. Padrig Daltrey, I hope I said that right. Watch you in the morning with my coffee, even if just listening. Love the market reviews. Good work. First time on live. Love PD's mom, Virginia, Massachusetts. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Glad you enjoy. That was my original idea. 8:30 in the morning. Everybody can get their coffee and get their morning adventure on. That's what I love about Starbucks. It's like I actually like Starbucks better getting it at home or getting it from the store than I do getting it at Starbucks. I don't know why, I just think it tastes better. The one thing I like about this, though, is that I can sit here for a long time and it never really loses its taste. You know, like after about an hour with some other coffee, like Dunkin' Donuts, okay? You know, it'll kind of like, it'll lose its taste after about 30, 40 minutes. It'll start tasting real bland. Not Starbucks. That will make the hairs stand on your arm for hours while you're drinking it. Let's see. Casey. Hey, Casey. How are you? Hey, we're tuned in from the car. Awesome. Well, be careful. I hope you guys are heading to a awesome hiking trail or something. It's got to be warm down where you guys are. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow here. It's going to be like 75 degrees. I can't remember it ever being that warm here the first week of March. I mean, that is just crazy. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Jess says they have Olive Garden dressing and Red Lobster biscuit mix at Sam's. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew they had the Olive Garden dressing, but yeah, I didn't see the biscuit stuff. But Jess is good at paying attention to that stuff. Patrick says 401 in rural Massachusetts. Yeah, it's going up. Barry talking to Jess. Mark Gillick says, Danno, the ShopRite I shop at has a great sale next week, and the digital coupons are great. Jimmy Dean bacon, $1.99 a pack. Wow. That's cheap. Yeah, we don't have a ShopRite around here anymore. We used to years ago, but yeah, not really around here. I don't know. I'll have to check. There might be one in like northern Kentucky or maybe a little further north in Ohio, but yeah, if I gotta drive more than an hour, someday, you know, it's like I said, as the weather gets better here, we're gonna be doing adventuring out a little further. Jess says, I'd love to do Disney. I think I would go Royal Caribbean first just to test cruising out since Disney is so pricey. Yeah. Agreed. Tea and Books. Hello. Hi, all. Gas is $3.79 a gallon, Westlake, Ohio. Yeah, I think pretty much all of Ohio, unless you get really far north, like up around Cleveland. Because I think somebody told me earlier in Cleveland it was $3.89, but it seems like most of Ohio is sitting at $3.79 at least for the next few hours. TB Flint, hello. Do you ever experience issues with misrepresentation of prices, untrue promotional or sales type thing? Every day. Nancy B says, Barry, Kathy, and I have been on cruises. Always had a great time. Oh, she's talking to Barry. Okay. You didn't have the little @ symbol, so I'm kind of like Ron Burgundy when it comes to teleprompters. Unless I see the symbol, I'll just read it. So, and no, I'm not going to say any cuss words. So keep that out, please. Eileen Thomas, hello. Hello to you. Thanks for joining. Tracy Muckenfuss. Get a kitten, depression fades. When you see something, love you back. That is just a fuzzy ball for absolutely. I got it programmed in my phone where if I need a little pick me up, a little cheering up, click, bunch of cats fighting at it. Oh, Dave Furman says, I am back and fixed. Glad I know all the computer things. Good job, buddy. Good job. Stanley Matuzik, thank you so much for the super chat, the super sticker. Awesome, thank you. That's really awesome. I like those super stickers. They're pretty cool. Really appreciate that. Yes, all of the super chats and everything are going right into my gas tank so that I can keep doing these wonderful videos for you guys. So, you know it's going to the right place. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, buddy. Shelly Ham says, I've pretty much given up watching the news. I hear you. It is depressing. I prided myself on not watching the news for years. And don't let people fool you. Everybody always says, oh, all I watch is the weather. No. You say that because you know that you don't want to admit that you watch the news. At least a lot of people I know. That may not be true for everybody. But it's like, you know, you can look at the weather on your phone. You know, and I know a lot of older people, a lot of seniors that don't, or a lot of people who don't have smartphones. You know, you can't look it up or you can't get to your laptop or whatever. But, you know, they're lying. And I have been watching the news more lately for one, keeping up with everything that's going on. And, you know, that's why I hate like CNN and Fox and all these other channels. It's like they make it like a TV show, you know, and it's like I don't fall into that. I click on it long enough to see what's going on, how things are, and I'm out. Like I don't fall into that stuff at all anymore. But they really do. They try to draw you in. That's their job. I mean, I get it, but, you know, I don't know. And I try to keep up on some of the current events now, especially with the rising prices, gas, stuff like that, so that, and at that, even when I see it on the news, I still do a little bit of research before I blurt it out here, right? Like even a lot of the behind the scenes things that I do in some of these stores now, like I'm running around checking prices and the expiration dates on these, because half the ones that they don't take off, I may still point them out, but I'm not going to do like I did at Target that one day and like, wow, you know, like all these prices I just showed you was wrong. But if you would have went in the store, you could have got them that day for those prices. And there's nothing. By the way, I went in Target the other day. Yeah, they still hadn't changed those. And I didn't even. So I've talked to a manager twice in 2 weeks. I don't care anymore. I washed my hands of this. Target can just keep selling it for a cheap price. I just hope that people that go in there realize that they're getting the wrong, that it's going to be rung up wrong, so that they can, you know, tell them this is the price. And they were good about it. They honored it and everything. But I've told 2 different managers there at Target, so shame on them. I'm done with it. Let's see. Brandon Thomas Productions. Hello. Bought 6 gallons of canola oil in July 2020 for $19.99. Now it is $49.99. Wow. Yeah, man, I'm sure you can find it cheaper than that, but yeah, that's crazy. Oof. That's what really, when it really sinks in, is when you find that receipt that fell in a hole somewhere from like a year ago, and you're like, man, I'm spending double what I spent the other day. Valerie Thinnis, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. That is really awesome. Thank you so much. That That is really cool. Let's see here. Let me skip down to it. Did I say that right? Yeah, Valerie. Okay. I have it to where it pops up on here and it doesn't pop up right away on my screen on the computer. I need to figure all this. I'm trying each week. I try to add a little something to the show that's going to make it easier so that I don't get too far behind. But Valerie, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And guys, it really does help. It does help. Not necessary, but we really do appreciate it. We appreciate you guys just following us and building this community here. We're growing every day, and more people are coming in and we're communicating, because that's what social media is the best thing for, is communication. If we know what's going on around where you live, then your neighbor who jumps into the channel is going to see the same thing. And her neighbor on the East Coast, and our neighbors. It's like, I talk to everybody in the stores. I've had a couple people who watch the channel that have come up to me and, lately in some of the stores, and they say, Danno, you do such a great job and all this. I said, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And that we would talk a little bit of how it's really helping them, especially locally, because we all have the same prices here in Cincinnati, right? But it is kind of, some people have commented before that it doesn't help, that your prices are going to be different than the California prices. Well, I have several stories where we have had things come in that I have mentioned a couple months later, and all of a sudden the viewer had seen that again, and sure enough, they knew to go back to that store that was 20 miles from their house so that they could get the product that was coming in. I forget what the Kroger's is called out in California. It might be like Food for Less or something. But of course, they had it. They were able to stock up on their stuff. And, we're getting stories like this every day. And that's what makes this amazing, and the communication is everything. And I love all the comments that you guys leave in the chat, your recipes, your things that you're finding, things you're not finding, just everything. Everything helps, because there's a lot of eyes seeing what we're writing on here, and that's important. And I do believe it is helping a little. Yvonne Clark says, Dave, close channel and open again. It's YouTube. I think you got it down. I hope so. I don't know. The internet's kind of been funny around here lately. I've been hearing people, a lot of problems with Cincinnati Bell. Cincinnati Bell just sold out to Ulta something. Not really sure, but I don't know. They say nothing's gonna change, right? Till they get it all working, and the only thing that'll change is the price. Holly says, me and Mom went to Kroger in Fairfield. They still don't have cream cheese. Now, we've been seeing cream cheese everywhere around here, so I don't know. I maybe just check another store, because we were out at that Walmart in Coleraine. Check out there, Holly, because you're not too far from there. That Walmart on Coleraine, they had a lot of cream cheese. They were full. Mrs. Baker, hello. Hello, everyone. Whoops. Oh boy. I think I'm getting a little behind again. I try to comment on everyone. I know sometimes it's difficult. TB Flint, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. You're awesome. Like I was saying, I do try to comment on everybody's comments if I can. Eventually, I'm going to have to find a way to do this. May have to skip over. There's going to come a time where I'm not going to be able to read all these comments. And if I happen to miss you during this time, when I get to the end, just re-comment or something. But yeah, I don't want to get so far behind to where, because I know last week we were like 40 minutes behind. And I like to give everybody, a chance to comment and everything. One Guilt-Free says, hello everyone, yesterday I got gas in New Mexico, $3.59 a gallon. Well, that's cheaper than most around here. Barry says, hey Danno, the pollen allergies, bad in your area. It's pretty rough down here. It is terrible. I can't breathe. This time of year, it's funny. Most people, it's the fall. For me, it's the spring. I mean, yeah. I've been taking my allergy medicine. It don't seem like it. Plus, I wear contacts, so my eyes, like, I don't want to get all graphic, but it does kind of, it gets in your eyes and it itches like crazy. But that is why I keep a little bit of the solution here in case it gets too nuts. And staring into this screen all night doesn't help either. Karen Vanwick says Pigeon Forge is where Dolly is from. Actually, well, yeah. Yeah. She's from Sevierville, which is a golf ball swing away. West Barber? Barber? Am I saying that right? Babor? Idaho average for Boise is 371. Yeah, it does seem like the gas is staying, it's like the only really expensive gas, it's all really expensive, but if you want to get crazy, California, New York, New Jersey, it's really climbing over $5 out there. Bunny Bubs, hello. How you doing, Bunny? Cases of water went up $2. I guess it depends on what you get, but yeah, everything's going up. Crystal Coachman, hello. Excuse me, how are you? Went to the meat store today. Spent around $80 for different types of meat because Walmart never has chicken wings. No, they don't. Ours has had them, but, it's like, I'm not going to pay. If I'm going to pay those kind of prices for chicken wings, then yeah, I'll go to the local meat market. Tracy Muckenfuss says, we appreciate you, but if you need a day off, take it. We can watch something called Reruns, old school. Well, thank you. I have thought about doing stuff like that sometimes. Like, I have older videos that are, we have some videos that are awesome. They never got a lot of views when we first started. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe posting those in the community chat. So it's kind of like a reposting to where that way you guys can go to the videos, quickly. You don't have to go back and scroll through a bunch. I could just put it out there for a day on, like, when I do take a day off. And, because we've done a lot of cool stuff. If ever you need to break away from some of the stress of the store videos and just see me and Jess running around having fun, we have a lot of those videos. Might start doing some more of that here in a little bit. Hold on 1 second. I think I saw one there. Fired for Truth. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Really appreciate the super chat. Many thanks, Danno. Keep up the informative work. Blessings, Nate. Thank you, Nate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, guys. And Valerie, I just seen your sticker on here. Says, thank you. I love that character there. Oh. Prime of Midlife. How you doing? Thank you for the super sticker there. These super stickers are pretty cool. And this is fairly new to YouTube. I think it's a good thing. Hey, you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Let's see. TB Flint says fake promotion. Is that a question to something I said earlier? I'm sorry. I do get a little behind on these. I apologize for that. I like to give everybody, until we get toward the end, I like to get to as many people as I can, to show my appreciation. Katrina Shackley, new to the channel. Do you consider this a prepping channel? I consider this an entertainment channel. Take it for what you will. I know we have a lot of preppers that watch the channel. A lot of people who, and I think, it sometimes that is, we've had some people that kind of give it a bad name of that. And I don't understand why. I never did. It's like people who prepare for the future. Why is, that's smart. That's smart. And I guess in a way, we probably don't go overboard, but I mean, you guys see a lot of the stuff we buy. I buy canned goods left and right. It's just something that, we don't label ourselves as anything. We label ourselves as entertainment for you and information that may be helpful in any way, shape, or form. London Girl says, hey, London. Gas has gone up. Third time in 2 weeks in the UK, $1.61 a liter. Yeah, boy, that is. And, you know, in the UK, they go by liters. So that would be, I'm not sure the conversion, but that would be like $7 a gallon. Right around $7 a gallon here in the States. Thanks, as I've managed to just get ahead of the curve. But it's arrived here now, maybe a month after you guys. I know, we've been getting that a lot. We're getting that a lot. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you so much for the super sticker. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. You guys show so much for our channel, and you know, it's like I get beside myself sometimes. You know, I'm an emotional person. You know, I do, and it's like I really appreciate everything you guys do for us. You know, it's been a blessing. We are very blessed to have such a good group of people. And, you know, and I remember like a month or two ago, I was going to quit doing the live shows just because it is a lot. It is a lot when I'm adding an extra thing in at the end of the week. And as we grow, you know, it does get harder and harder to tackle. But it's like, you know, you guys show us so much appreciation. It's hard for me not to, you know, and I do. I appreciate it so much. Everything you guys do on the channel. You know, we're building a small or bigger community on here, and we're all blessed. I count my blessings every day, for everything we have and everything we can do. Northeastern Georgia mountain folk. Hey, buddy. How are you? Barry says, oh, well, we will table the Disney cruise for now then. Someday, buddy. Someday. Miss Baker says, you know, we do need to do a meet and greet. We've had a lot of people that want to do like a meet and greet. We'll have to find, like, I want to make sure that it's in an area to where we can all get together. A lot of places, like, I know a lot of people wanted us to do a meet and greet at Kings Island. And it's not really the best place to do a meet and greet because Kings Island, different theme parks and stuff don't really like for you to do stuff like that. But, you know, maybe we'll have a grill out or something over the summer and we'll have a meet and greet to where, you know, we'll have like a central location. Obviously, it'll be here in Ohio somewhere. But it'd be a good thing to get together with a few of you guys who want to come and hang out, get to know us a little better, maybe have lunch. You know, I think that would be fun. And now we feel comfortable into doing this to the point to where I feel we could do something like that. So maybe here in the future, late spring, maybe early summer, maybe we'll do something like that. Plan it way ahead of time. So, you know, if anybody wants to come hang out or something, that would be fun. Prime of Midlife, talking to London Girl. Katrina Shackley says, Aldi had Olive Garden dressing last time I was in there. Really? Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen it at ours. Tracy says, Danno, you're the real news and Jess is the cute comedy relief. Her expressions are lovable. Yes, they are. We're a good team. London talking to Midlife. Jess says, oh, thanks, Tracy. Miss Baker says, yep, I watch you every morning with my coffee. Awesome. Cheers to that. Coffee break. I bet, man. That was a great movie. Let's see. Just says, oh, thanks, Tracy. Lori Bourbon says, hi, Danno. Love from Glendale, Arizona. Hello. Love Arizona. I love it a lot more when they get the baseball stuff rolling here because our Reds are supposed to be practicing out there. And, you know, millions versus billions must be that's a good problem to have no matter which way you look at it. Yvonne says, Olive Garden salad dressing at Costco. Aldi sales restaurant sauces also. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have to pay a visit to Costco. I know Dave Furman, Furman Family Adventures here. He don't live too far from me, one of our moderators. He has a pass to Costco, so maybe we'll get together and I need to pay Costco a visit so I can do a little video up there. Kind of, I'd like to do like a comparison video to Costco versus Sam's Club because you guys know we love Sam's Club. Casey says Jason is driving. We're headed to the store to get the boys' new shoes. Awesome. I need to get me some new shoes. Copycat, hello. Coffee tastes better with Danno. Cheers to that, buddy. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Sherry Main says, I just ran up to the gas station just now and gas went from $3.79 yesterday. Now it's $4 even. Wow. Oh, boy. Gas be getting ugly. Jamie Wilhelm, hey, from the Dayton, Ohio area. Yes, prices are rising like crazy. Well, hello, neighbor. Thanks for joining. My dad is from Dayton, the West Carrollton area. London Girl talking to Midlife. Lily talking to Mark. Stanley Matuzik says $4.39 a gallon at Meyer in Illinois. Boy, that must be like, is it like northern Illinois? Because yeah, you get up near Chicago, then it's gonna get pretty expensive probably. Lou's Northern Home message retracted. Well, I see you on here, Lou. How you doing? Corey says, have you seen a lot of Easter candy yet? Our Publix is loaded up. I saw where it's hard to find Easter candy in candy aisles. Is that why it's more expensive? It's more expensive because it can be more expensive. Everybody is taking advantage of that right now. Everybody. All these stores completely taking advantage of it. And the thing is that, well, it's the same thing for them. I saw that diesel gas down here was $4.25 a gallon. Well, you know, the trucks, nobody's going to take a hit. They're just going to keep passing it down to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to just raise their prices to the point to where they're making the same amount of money or more, right, to cover those costs. The only people it's hurting is the consumer. You know, I mean, I don't want to say the only person, but I mean, like, it's hurting everything. It's the trickle effect. What affects the top is going to affect the bottom even worse. You know, we're the ones that are going to be suffering. Not suffering. Bad word, I guess. But we're going to have to re-strategize our way of shopping. That sound better? Ramen noodles is going to start looking pretty good here in the next couple weeks. We got a lot of ramen noodle fans on the channel. I used to eat ramen all the time when I was in my 20s. Deborah Litwalk says, love you too. Would love if you show prices for Scott toilet paper at Sam's. A lot of us have problems with septic tanks. Okay. I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen any Scott tissue at Sam's Club. Now, that could be because I might just haven't really focused on. We don't get a lot of Scott tissue fans, but I'll check it out the next time we're there. It's mostly Charmin, and they've been getting their own brand back in, which we got a whole other pack of it. 45 rolls for $20. You can't beat that. It's good toilet paper. But yeah, I understand with septic tanks, you got to be careful with some of the tissue you use. Karen Vanwick says, I have the boxes of Red Lobster biscuit mix in my pantry. I never tried them before. They're good. But what I would do is look up some different ways on how to make them. Now, Jessica makes them good. I don't know how she does it, but there were a couple things that she kind of had to tweak to make it better. Because if you follow the directions on the box, there's other things that people add to it. Probably butter, but yeah, it's there. Just watch a video or something on how to make those better than the directions they give you on the box. And back to Stanley's super chat, super sticker. Thanks again, buddy. I always read the super chats as they come up because you guys are paying. You guys are paying customers. Gotta get to those. Really appreciate it. You know, it's really awesome. You guys are great. Dawn Michelle, hello, new subscriber here from Medway, Ohio. Love the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome. Cheryl talking to Karen. Casey says, Kay hopping off now. Gotta assist these crazy kids. That's awesome, Casey. Say hi to Jason and the kids for me. Barry talking to Nancy. Deborah Litwick says, any help with Sam's Club prices would be helpful on items like facial tissue, foul wraps, foil wraps, all detergent. I know it's a lot to ask. No, not at all. I may not be able to get to everything, but I'll tell you what, as you guys know, I do have, knock on wood, it hasn't failed me yet, but I do have a pretty fair to decent memory. So I do try it. I get to who I can get to. There are a lot of people that put requests up on here, but I try to add them as I go along. It's kind of like lightning hits me in the brain when I pass something. Like, Linda asked for this. Lou asked for this. It's like I even do comparison. I think that's how it works for me. Is I actually do like word association. It does help. Not with numbers though. Numbers, I don't know. That's a God-given talent right there. Thanks, Mom. Let's see. Carolina says, bye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Carolina. Thank you so much for joining if you're still on. I know we are a little behind here. I can't help it. Yeah, so many people anymore. It's hard to, So if you're just joining and you commented, I will get to it here eventually. I know we always stay on a little longer than I say just because I do want to try to get to everybody. If I can. Let's see, everybody talking to each other. Back to Valerie. Valerie Thins, super chat. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Love the ninja chicken there. Cheryl talking to Corey. Dan the Mountain Man. Hey, buddy. How are you, man? Bobby Fairways. Hey, Bobby. Hi from Texas. Do you consider yourself a prepper? Not like some of you guys. Not like some of the awesome preppers on this channel. Some of you guys really got it nailed down. And I'm learning. I'm learning every day. I learn through you guys. When they say you learn something new every day, I learn 50 new things every day. It's awesome. Awesome. Jennifer Castillo, hello. Hey, caught you live. Yeah, gotcha. Thanks for joining, Jen. Nancy talking to Barry. Dan the Mountain Man talking to Barry. Everybody chatting with each other. Tracy Bucketfuss says, could you imagine playing the grocery game today on The Price is Right? Pick a can, any can. It's $7. Haha, I won. Well, Tracy, you are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Come on down. Somebody, I think it was Barry. Somebody mentioned that in a video that I sounded like the guy from Price is Right. You're the next contestant. Andrew Har. Hello from New Zealand. Hey, how are you? Thanks for joining, buddy. Barry talking to Nancy. Karen Van Wyck says, how long before we see Dan riding a three-wheel bike with a basket on the back to save on not having to buy gas? Not too long. Not too long. Oh, that would be epic. With a big cowboy hat. One of the big Pee Wee Herman style ones. Yes. Back to TB Flint's super chat. Thanks again, buddy. Really appreciate that. I love the monkey profile picture you got there too. That's pretty cool. Thanks again. Jamie Wilhelm says, I watch videos from other channels that aren't here from Ohio, but what they see in their states hasn't happened yet, or B already has. I'm sorry, it's kind of. But it's good to be informed on what's to come. Yes, and we noticed that a lot, Wow. Just heard a train horn. It's amazing how far those the train tracks are like 4 miles down the road, and you can still hear when a train goes by. Jamie, that's what's nice about it. It's because things come from the coastline first, right? We know that all the new stuff comes from the East Coast, the West Coast, and it kind of slams right in the middle here. And we are noticing patterns. I could really go in heavy detail on truck routes. I mean, I've done a lot of research, and a lot of the things I follow I-70, right? Because I-70 goes from the east to west coast. Okay, so anything that hits Dayton is going to hit us the next day. So if Dayton gets the product, we know it's going to be down here the next day. 9 out of 10 times that is like that all the time. So if something is coming from Indiana, say like JTM or something, if it's coming from right on the border of Indiana, even though I don't know what's going on with JTM, but just an example, we know that that's moving east first because that's not really a company that does much business out in the west. So we know that that's going to be coming this way. I do a lot of research on this stuff that I don't really put into a lot of videos that I plan on maybe doing in future videos to just kind of give people an idea of like, you know, the trucks and how they work and how we know what's coming and what's not. But we never really know nowadays because trucks are only getting Kroger's is getting between 30 and 50% now. It was 40%. Now they're saying 30 to 50% of their truckloads, and nothing is guaranteed. So that makes it hard to kind of figure it out. That's why I point out the new things as they come into the store, because if we get it now, then Virginia, Kentucky, everywhere out east is going to probably be getting it soon, at least a little bit. Vicky Graham says, gas, Renton, Washington, $4.24. Boy, that's expensive. London talking to Midlife. All things Andrew, Gatlinburg Review Channel. Boy, your channel changes every day, don't it? What up, buddy? How are you? We're doing good, man. How are you? TB Flint, no worries on replying. Take care and keep up the good fight. Thank you very much. Thank you. And no, heck no. No, especially, you guys send a super chat now. You get replied to quickly. That's VIP. London talks to Midlife. Jennifer Castillo says gas went to $3.99 in northern Indiana today. I know a lot of the northern parts of the states along I-90, 80, 90. Yeah, it seems like it's a little more expensive up there. I said Cleveland earlier. Excuse me. Midlife talking to London. Back to Fired for Truth. Super chat. Again, thank you so much, Nate. Really appreciate that. Andrew Harris says, have prices at fast food joints increased? You know, that's funny you say that. Not really. Not really. Knock on wood. I was kind of like, I haven't heard that. Nobody has said that. I haven't wanted to talk about it because I didn't want to jinx myself. But Pandora's box is open. I'm assuming prices will be going up tomorrow. Subaru68. Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate the super sticker. That's awesome. Thank you. And happy Friday. Excuse me. Let's see. Kren, am I saying that right? Kren says it was $75. It was $75. Truck's gas tank yesterday, and I already had a half tank. Oh, boy. Yep, that's a big gas tank. Big gas tank that eats a lot of gas. Doesn't work out well. Back to Midlife Super Sticker. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Everybody chatting to each other here. Corey. Is Corey signing off here? All right, Corey. Have a good night, buddy. I must have missed it here. Yeah, Corey. Have a great week. Thanks for joining, man. Sorry, I try to get to everybody here. I know I'm slower than molasses. Fired for Truth says, yep, I'm a... Tracy says, you're the weatherman for groceries. Well, thank you. I don't know how to take that. Everybody hates the weatherman. Pam Gross, back to her super sticker. Thank you so much again, Pam. Thank you. Lou's Northern Home. Pat, Idaho, $7.29 for a 12-pack of Pepsi. Whoosh. He also sent me a receipt for 1 gallon of milk and a box of 12 ramen noodles. Cost $10.16. That's expensive on the Pepsi. But, I mean, yeah, it's going up everywhere. Fired for Truth says, I'm a prepper. I think these days more and more people are. The content on this channel is always helpful, and I appreciate the entertainment edge as well. Thank you so much. That's the whole idea. And yes, these things are to prepare people in every way, shape, or form. Whether it's preparing your pantry, preparing for the future and things that you need, or just to be ready. To be ready, like, tomorrow cereal could go up again to $10. We really don't know. This is hyperinflation. And I don't want to, say, sometimes, now I would have edited that out of a video because I don't want to startle people. But it is. There's no other word for it. Hyperinflation is when you blink your eye and the prices have gone up again. I mean, it drives me nuts, but I keep it together because I got to remember that I'm speaking to an audience that, and we get some people on here that, they're worried about a lot of stuff. We should be. We should be. If you weren't, then that's not good either, because it's like we have to make sure, especially families. I can only imagine having a family of kids right now and making sure that I'm going to be able to provide everything that, one, I want to, which I always, most families do. You talk about heavy budgeting. Well, that would be even more if you have kids. And I try to think that way sometimes, so that I'm speaking to all the crowds, not just, because it does, like, I think of me and Jess, and it's like, well, we're buying a certain amount. If we had kids, it would be a much bigger amount, and we would have to prepare for that way more in advance. So I completely understand. I get people on here where they say they go up and they buy a lot of groceries and they get bad looks. You know what? Who cares? Let me tell you that for one, never judge anybody, because one, you don't know what they're doing. You don't know their life. You don't know who they are. And then two, if people give you bad looks or they talk, if they say something, you know what? I don't even care anymore. I guess it's because I'm getting older, but I don't. It's like, go ahead. If I have a grocery cart full of food, who cares? That's my business. If I have 200 cans of Campbell's soup, that's my business. They didn't put a limit on it. Not saying you should do that. I do always say leave some for your neighbor, especially on things that, we know that people are going to need. Not everybody prepares ahead of time. Not everybody is like that. Things like that we've been missing. Toilet paper. That was a big one. It's like people buying, 100 things of toilet paper. I'm not going to judge. You might be buying that for your mom or your friends or your family. You may be doing a lot of shopping. All I'm saying is that for me, it's like, yeah, I'm going to buy enough for me and Jess to get by for a little while, right? But I'm not going to buy all of it. But I'm not going to judge the person who does either, Thank you, Pam, for the thumbs up. Corey says, Nashville Lovers, Adventures with Danno. Good night, Danno. Good night, buddy. I'm sure you're probably off by now, but what happened here? Oh, Barry, let me tell you, John there, he does that for a joke. You don't have to, I appreciate that. I corrected it there. That Joe 2N John, I just call him John. But no, you don't have to. That's kind of a joke thing that he does in the comments. He just leaves a period and everybody just puts a period on there. He comments on the show too. And that's another thing too. Like, we've been getting, and I know I'm probably way behind. Might as well just talk at this point. We've been having a lot of people on the channel argue and stuff like that. And I don't want to be that guy. I will take a conversation down if it gets ugly. Okay, because I don't really want that on the channel. But at the same time, I'm not going to take it all down because arguments are healthy in a way, right? But we don't want to, one, judge anybody. Everybody has the right to their opinion. And you know, it's like, I know some people have had their comments taken down, and I apologize for that. But, you know, sometimes when we get a little raw, you know, I just don't want too much negativity. You know, we try to be positive, but I understand not everybody's positive about this. It's a situation, right? So it's like we can get negative, but when you start, you know, when everybody's like yelling at each other, you know, you guys are all watching, you know, and I try to be nice with everybody's comments. I have reached out to a couple people that have left some pretty nasty comments, and you know, and they apologized, and you know, everything's fine. So you know, speak your opinion because we all want to know, but at the same time, keep it PG. Kathy says, "Hey, Kathy, how are you?" Crystal says, "Groceries are high wherever you go." They really are, and it is starting to spread out across the world. Been having a lot of people in the UK that were saying, "Well, prices on groceries they're not going up around here." Last week or two, that's all I've been hearing. It's just it's starting to hit everywhere. Crystal says there's this meat store called Little Giant. A pack of chicken wings are $25, but they have a lot of chicken wings. Well, that's good, I guess. Melissa Lyon. Melissa, hello. Hi, when you go back, check prices. Can you compare old prices with dates? Love your videos. Thank you very much. I try to do the best I can with all that when I can. I kind of just go with the flow. I do mention of what things were a couple weeks ago, if I remember the price. A lot of stuff, and you guys, usually it's edited out, but a lot of the stuff, if I can't remember the price off the top of my head, well then, you know, I can't compare it. I've even been saying that more and more lately. And for you guys to mention in the comments if you know what the price was. Because some stuff, you know, it's getting to the point where there's thousands and thousands and thousands of items. And I can't remember it all. I'm good, but... Christy Smith says, Danno! Yay! Hey, Christy. How are you? Handsome B Wonder Boy, thanks for everything. I am really enjoying your content. Thank you very much. Thank you. Christy says, South Carolina here. Awesome. But you guys, I know we've been talking about going to Myrtle Beach here at some point. I'd love to get to Myrtle Beach. Barry talking to Kathy and Nancy. Although, I don't know if you answered that, Nancy or Kathy. Barry was asking you guys about cruises. What's your favorite one? I don't know. We all need to go on a cruise sometime. We need to go on Royal Caribbean. That would be wonderful. Great food, too. Christy says $3.50 a gallon here in South Carolina. Well, that's not too bad. It's coming your way, though, so be prepared. It is coming your way. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits in the morning, $3.79. Let me know, too. Let me know in maybe the video tomorrow if your gas did go up, Christy, tomorrow, because I'm kind of calculating how fast this stuff is getting from one area of the country to the next. So I would go ahead and fill up tonight. Jamie Wilhelm says Costco has more organic food items than Sam's does, and a few special dietary food need items. Yeah, I've heard that. Juanita Clark. We are in West Virginia. Gas at $4.85 in West Virginia. Man, are you in like a rich part of West Virginia? That's crazy. That's expensive. Nana M says, hey Nana, how are you? A little bit from Australia for me to do a meet and greet. Yeah, it's a little far. But really love watching your videos. Tuning in now on this Saturday over here in Australia. Don't change your channel. Amazing and growing. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll always be growing. And it will always be amazing. Christy Smith says, "Sheesh." That's one of my one-liners in a lot of comments. Did I leave you that one earlier? Hodges says gas in Columbus, Ohio for diesel is $4.60. Not far from you. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the further north you go, and Columbus is a good hour and a half, 2 hours from us north, so it is going to be a little bit more. That may go down a little. We may level out a little more as the weather gets better, too. Handsome Wonder Boy says, inflation is a type of tax. Prices going up makes taxes higher going up. It's insane. Christy Smith says, I'm scared of the $4 mark. Yeah, nothing we can do about it. You just got to prepare a little more. I'm going to stop eating lunch. I'm just kidding. Karen Vanwick says, I like the beef ramen. I've never tried it. I've never tried the beef ramen. I'm going to have to try it. I know that's one that everybody seems to like. We always get the creamy chicken. You guys know when we find that, I load up on it. I don't show it in the video, but we do. All the people, everybody here on the live show gets the behind the scenes of what Danno buys. And Danno buys creamy chicken for his lovely wife because she loves it. I like it too. It's pretty good. As you guys probably know, I eat Campbell's chicken noodle soup like it's going out of style. I will eat a can of that for lunch every day. Pretty much every day. With my Ritz crackers that are $3.29 a box. Luckily, I bought them up the other day. 2 for $5. Or whatever the deal was. I can't remember. I bought them a while back when they were probably still $2. Christy Smith says, after many testing sessions, the Walmart Blue Package is the best overall by far for your septic tank. Okay, that's good to know. Hodges talking to Handsome. Christy Smith says that is all leading and generic brands, the reports say. Okay. Oh, Yvonne, thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh, that's a cute little guy. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Really appreciate that. You're awesome. Sorry if it's taking me a while to get to you guys here. I like to kind of proofread some of these now, too, so that I make sure I'm not, Ron Burgundying this up. Subaru68 says, hey, Danno, just got here. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Everybody chatting with each other. Barry Cooper throwing out our P.O. box. Yes. Yeah. You guys ever want to send us any mail? We got a P.O. box now. So, P.O. box 58585. Pretty easy to remember, huh? P.O. box 58585, which is in our description of pretty much every video. And it's in the about section of our channel. So if you ever want to send us any mail, any cards, go ahead. We got a P.O. box a couple months ago. And it's pretty cool. I mean, never had one before. Christy Smith says, Drew Carey. Boy, I must be behind. That was back in the Price is Right comments. Yes, Drew Carey. I was thinking of Bob Barker, but I probably would be more of a Drew Carey. Let's see. Big Burn, hello. Hey, Danno, hope all is well. Dropping in to show my support. Your shows are funny and love your videos. Thank you much, buddy. Thank you. Good to see you. Been a while. Let's see. Everybody chatting with each other. I'm glad you guys chat around with each other. I know I get pretty tossed around back here. Fired for Truth says, yeah, the trucking insight would be cool, Danno. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. Seeing the routes. I always love reading maps. When I was younger, I had globes. I was kind of a nerd. I ain't gonna lie. I loved history. I loved math, as you guys can probably tell. I loved school. I always did. I was always on top of it. I always loved looking at different maps from different countries. That's how I would memorize cities, capitals, all that stuff. Like it always impressed me looking at the draw out of maps. I've looked at blueprints of Cincinnati from our failed subway station that was supposed to be years ago. Just all kinds of blueprints. Always interested me. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It was a hobby. Nowadays, you just look on Google Earth or Google Maps, right? And Google Maps is cool, but it kind of takes away from it a little bit. You know, like when you're younger, you think, you know what? There might be some buried treasure right there. Now it's like, well, Google Maps already found it and somebody got rich. Dawn Bonhomme, hello. How are you? Sorry if it took me an hour to get to you. Guest today, regular 429 in Chicago. Okay, yeah. Somebody else had mentioned Illinois. I think, yeah, they must be up north too. Melody Wallace says, "Hi, I watch you every day." Well, thank you, Melody. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Back to Subaru's super sticker here with the coffee, reminding me to take another sip here. Oh, it's good. Strong. Thanks again, Subaru. Really appreciate that. Melody or Anna says, "I listen every day while I work. Helps me get so productive at work and appreciative watching all those prices just skyrocket." Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. That's awesome that you listen to us at work. That is great. We have people that have been saying they listen to us while they go to work. I know, some people are at work at 8:30, and yeah, it's just awesome. I never would have thought, in a million years that people would be listening to us while they're at work. I mean, that just shows that what we're doing here is working, and I appreciate all you guys. I am going to try and move a little faster in these comments because I want to try to play catch up here because I know we will be getting off here shortly. It's been a great live show. It's been a lot of fun. Also, while I'm in the middle here, I wanted to say that next Friday, we'll probably do the live show a little earlier. Maybe a little earlier because we're gonna have to do some packing and stuff for Gatlinburg. So I'm not even 100% sure we're gonna do the live show on Friday, but we will be doing a live show at some point when we're on vacation. Hopefully somewhere cool. Now that we have it on mobile, we can take you everywhere we go. Not going to do live shows like that every day, but we will do some fun events. And yeah, we may do something next Friday, but it might be a little shorter because we're going to have a lot of stuff to get done. SDR says, "Speaking of products not being in the stores, where is the Bob Evans frozen breakfast gone to?" I have no idea. All I ever see of Bob Evans is the mashed potatoes and the sausage. That's all I ever see anymore. And thank you for joining us, DR. I'll keep my eye out, though, buddy. Chris Goes Country Live. What's up, my friend? How are you, buddy? Grandma's Gadgets. Hi, Danno and Jess. You're the best information on Bounty. When I went to Walmart, I looked at the count on the rolls, 147, and I noticed the count on the new rolls were 97 each rolls. So I put it back. Noticing more and more of these things. I did figure out the ounces to the Tide product was 163 ounces originally, which seems like a little more than 3 loads from because now it's 154 ounces, which we saw that they're selling it for the same price. And I was like, well, their prices went up weeks ago. What's going on here? We noticed that there was a lot less. It's gone from 163 ounces down to 154. So that is, and that is something we're going to have to watch. You guys pointed out that the hamburger helper that I was showing was half the size of what it was a couple months ago. You guys are right. I looked it up. It's almost exactly half the size it was. And almost double the price. It's crazy. Well, You know, I think they were like 99 cents. You can get them for 99 cents or a little more, but it was double the size. Now it's like 30, 40 cents more and half the size. Karen Vanwick says Sharks had their party wing 50 count. It was $54. And now it's $75. KFC had their 8-piece dinner for $20 and is now $28. Okay, so that is fast food that's gone up. Man, that's 50 count of wings for $75. No thanks. I'll buy the thighs for $1 a pound or whatever, wherever you can find them. Maybe Sam's Club or something. I don't know. That's crazy. Even if I would not spend that kind of money on chicken wings. I love chicken wings more than probably most people. But yeah, I ain't spending that. Grandma's Gadget says, and I got 147 count per rolls. Please this on. Okay. C-Ray says, hi, Danno. A lot of folks keep their head in the sand thinking that the problem will just go away. It's sad. I don't know that that's true, C-Ray. Thanks for joining, but I don't know. I would think that people are more aware these days. I know a lot of people say that, probably because that's what the news says. But everybody I know is very aware, well aware. But, yeah, I'm sure there's some out there that, Aaron Craig says, hey, Danno, you need to come to New York City for a lot of reasons. What could convince you? The fact that I've never been and I'd love to go to the Big Apple. We're going someday. We're going, Aaron. That'd be a lot of fun. Aaron says, how can people get angry at Danno? He basically created an entire genre of YouTube channel by himself. Thank you very much. Thank you. I do feel like we're a little different than what most do. I wanted to make something original as to where we have channels that are like ours, mostly just because they're YouTube channels. But I try to make it as original as I can. I don't want to be copying nobody. We don't copy, nobody. We don't copy anything. This is all 100% Dan and Jess. And our wonderful lives. We will get through anything, even in the most crazy times. We will all pull through in everything. Handsome Wonder Boy says, the prices here in Brazil are staying the same. I've been here for 4 months. Well, that's good. And hopefully they just stay there. Awesome. Barry says, wait a minute. Barry says, John, sorry about that. I thought you were a bot. Oh, no. Oh, I can see where you would think that, Barry. Yeah, no, he's just messing around. Let's see. Crystal says, the whole popcorn kernels that you have to pop yourself was $5.90. I know, it's almost not worth it to get your own pop. That's what they want. They want the stuff that you make yourself to get so expensive that you just want to buy Orville Redenbacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Still tastes better doing it yourself. Crystal also says, so I'm thinking the bagged popcorn is cheaper that you just put in the microwave. Yeah, but it's not the same process. I mean, it's probably a lot easier. You don't have to melt your own butter or whatever you use. We use like that kettle stuff. But yeah, I hear you. Grandma's Gadget says, please share with everyone. Thank you so much. Hey, yes, let's hit that like button. If you have joined, let's get the thumbs up. The likes and the comments, everything help the YouTube algorithm to spread the channel amongst the world. I always say the country, but I got to start saying the world because we have so many people from all over the world that are coming to this channel. We are so blessed. It is so awesome. You guys are incredible. It's an amazing thing. I never would have thought this would have gone this far. Kylie Matthews, hey Kylie, says it's $3.79 in North Carolina. I saw in the news that it will be approaching $5. Well, someone in West Virginia said it was $4.85. So I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. But I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Just the only thing I could say is to just prepare yourself a little when we find the deals. I feel like I say this all the time, but when we find the deals, we have to buy them up. We have to buy them up because these other things are going to be going up in price. Gas is not going down for a long time. I think that has been made clear. I don't know why, and I won't go into this because I won't go into the whole politics of it. But I don't know why we're not using our own oil, right? We're sitting on a gold mine of oil, and we're trying to buy from overseas and all that. And I don't know how that's going to work out in the future. And I don't want to go into it because I know it'll drive me nuts. It'll drive you guys nuts. We all know what it is. And it's like, I don't know. Like, we need to be self-sufficient in everything we do. Everything. That's the only thing that's going to make prices go down or get us to the point to where we can afford these prices. Kylie Matthews also says gas this time last year was around $2.78. Yes, so we were just talking about this. And passing your super sticker again there, Yvonne. Thanks again. That is one cute cat there. Mary Max Cats. Well, that's kind of ironic. Good evening from Central Virginia. Good evening, Mary. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Grandma's Gadget says, love your YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love having you on. Teresa Roberts says, with the food prices so high. Oh, here it is. I hope our elders teach us their ways of stretching food. I mean, you got to be creative. There's all kinds of ways to stretch food. Potatoes, starches, adding things, rice. You can add rice to anything. You can add potatoes to anything, and you can really cut your meals down. Do like I do. Make a huge, giant pot of vegetable soup. Take every vegetable that you think possible that you like, and some tomato sauce. You can even throw some hamburger in there if you want. If you don't want just all vegetables. Cook it up real slow in a big stock pot, right? All day long. Let it cook. Have yourself a nice little bowl at the end of the night, and then take your little mason jars, right? Get you some ball mason jars. Seal them off, throw them in the freezer. Stack them up, man. You'll have meals that cost you maybe $20 to $30, right? Depending on how much or how less you put in there. You'll have let's go with the most, $30 meal. You'll get 15, 20 of those little 8 to 12 ounce jars of the Masons. That'll last you 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and it's an awesome meal. Vegetables, awesome vegetable soup. I always add hamburger, but let that slow cook all day long. Let it cook for like 7-8 hours on the lowest possible setting on your stove. Best meal you ever had, and you'll have it for a month. Because you won't want to eat it every day, but you'll be able to, and that's how we got to do. That's what we got to do. We got to be creative. We got to creative in the things we do, and you don't have to make it so stressful. That's why I say just go into Kroger or anywhere where you can get cheap, Aldi really for vegetables, and then just get everything you want. Everything you want. Get you some the Hunt's garlic tomato sauce, the tomato and basil Hunt's. Man, that pasta sauce is awesome. And I, add a couple cans of that into it. Those are still $1. And yeah, I'd say $25 to $30, depending on how much you use. And that meal will last you for a couple weeks. So, and we could do multiple meals like that. You can make some kind of chicken. Make yourself a whole chicken. Boil it for a while until it's fall off the bone. You can even use the broth from the chicken, right? And then, add some noodles or stuff and just slow cook that all day. Have a whole stock pot full of it. And there you go. There's another 2 weeks worth of food. So anybody that says, they can't do it, I say you can. And it just takes a little bit of creativity. DJI. Hello, buddy. Yes, you're late. I'm kidding, man. Thanks for joining, buddy. You gonna be down? In Gatlinburg? We'll be down there in 1 week. I know we're gonna meet up with Jeff and Marie at the Goat Coaster, I think it is. So maybe we'll meet up with you there. Be good to hang out for a little bit. Oh, let's see. Cheryl says, DJI, just don't let it happen again. Oh, I hope you're doing good, buddy. Happy Friday. Mary Max. Mary says, so exciting that you're going to the Smoky Mountains. I need to get back out there to take pottery to the store that sells pottery for me. But I have a craft show to do next month here locally. That's awesome. That's really cool. Jess loves craft shows. I do too. I mean, but yeah, she really gets into them. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be fun to go down there and check that out. Fired for Truth says, gotta run. Hope you guys enjoy your vacay. Thank you so much, buddy. It's Nate, right? Thank you. Melody Wallace says, speaking of working, I'm listening to your live while I'm working, cleaning and production. Oh, that's awesome, Melody. Thank you. Oh, I hope you're having a good time listening to the channel here. Help pass the night away a little bit. Maureen Kinsley. Hope I said that right. We'll say Maureen. $115 for a barrel of gas next week may go up. Ugh, yeah, I know. That's crazy. Lisa Spiegel says, oh, wait. Oh, okay, Cheryl was talking to Truth there. Lisa Spiegel, hello, says, I hope y'all have a beautiful weather on vacation. It was 80 degrees today here in Mississippi. I am so ready for spring. I am too, Lisa. I'm counting the days. Spring is my favorite time of the year. Spring through like all of June. That is my favorite time of the year. Everything's growing. Everything's green. The flowers are going. We will be doing, as we go, we're going to be doing other videos too. I'd like to do I know a lot of people have been asking us to do garden equipment and garden stuff, seeds, flowers, just all kinds of stuff. We did see these trees at, they were selling at Kroger. I'd never seen them there before. They have an apple tree that's already about 6 feet tall and a pear tree and peaches. And, I gotta say, that's pretty cool that they have grown those up that far. And they're $20, which is a good deal, really. It's not a bad deal. And they look good and healthy. Now, an apple tree is going to take, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'll take a few years once you plant it for it to start growing apples. It takes a while, but, never too late to start. So if you got some property, Kroger's is selling fruit trees. That's pretty cool. I wish we had, eventually we're going to get our house, and then I'll have a yard to where I can have my huge garden. But I am going to be planting stuff this year. I've taken some advice of some of our followers here. I'm gonna at least do my tomatoes, at least do my cherry tomatoes, and I've got ways that I'm gonna just kind of net them up everywhere. I want to have thousands of little sweet tomatoes. Maybe do a couple other little things. Llewellyn Stevens, thank you so much for the super chat. How's it going? It is going great. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That definitely helps on the gas tank. We always, all of our super chat money that we make, most of the revenue that we make on this channel, we put back into the channel. We're constantly adding new things to try and make it a little better, make it a little easier on me, because it is hard to do this on an everyday basis. It really is. But that's fine. And we're doing things to make it a little easier to be able to, editing equipment for one. I have upgraded my editing software and some other things. I've been learning new techniques to quickly edit videos. well, I say quickly, lightly, because it's easier. Maybe takes just as long, but as you guys may have noticed, and you may not notice. And honestly, that's when I know I'm doing my job right, is when you don't notice. I'm adding different transitions and trying to make it flow better in the video. I don't know if a lot of you guys have noticed that, but um, and there's parts like if I'm talking quiet, there's a lot of little things you may not know go into it. If I'm like too quiet and you can't hear me or something, I'm just not paying attention on my voice. Well, I have equipment now that I can raise my voice up because I want to make sure that everybody can hear clearly, and it's a pretty cool tool, really. But I had to do that because I was noticing in the videos, it would I don't want you to have to keep turning your phone or your TV up and down and up and down, and it's like I always check to make sure that it's right at the same level. Now, I've tried to make, I know when I do my opening outside, usually, it can get really loud because I have cars in the background and stuff like that. So I really don't know how loud I'm getting into the microphone. So, but I'm able to kind of fix that a little bit in editing now. So everything's going into the channel, and just trying to make it as good as I possibly can for you guys. Let's see. Travel, Adventures, and Beyond. Hi, Danno. Good evening. We watched the Dollar Tree video. Definitely shrinkflation. Yes. Yeah. I noticed that as soon as I walked in the store, before I even started recording anything. I was like, wow, a lot of this stuff is a lot smaller. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining, buddy. Louis Torres. Just realized about your channel following the hyperinflation. We are the same way here in Mexico. Yeah, it's affecting everyone around the world now. I mean, it really is. We've had people that have been in Australia, the United Kingdom, India, just places all over the world that, we would hear in one spot. I remember there was a guy from India who was commenting that their prices were really getting hit. And there was someone who was commenting from the UK that theirs have kind of stayed the same. We've gotten multiple comments that theirs are staying the same. Now, over the last month, 30 days or so, those same people who are from the UK have been commenting that their prices are really starting to go up now. So, I mean, it's slowly but surely it's affecting everybody. Mary Max Cat says, I've been very sick this week. Glad in times like this that I had the most of what I would need stocked up at home. That's awesome, and I hope you get better. Yeah, just get well, and yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, not having to go out, that's a blessing. I hope you get well soon. Cheryl says, Mary, this is a good time to be a hoarder like me. I hope you feel better. Big Burn, $3.50 gas in Coral Springs. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale. Good old Florida. That's not bad. That's pretty cheap. I mean, for right now. For right now. And yeah, Fort Lauderdale. And you too, Burn, if you remember in the future video, maybe tomorrow's video, if you remember, let me know what your gas is tomorrow. Because we are noticing that it's gone up 3 times this week here in Cincinnati. Mary Max says, thanks, Cheryl. Strive Research, love Guard Stitch. Yes. Thank you, Strive. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Pam says, good night, Dano and Jess. Have a great weekend. Great vacation. Thank you, Pam. Thank you so much. Be a lot of fun. We'll probably get together next Friday, at least for an hour. It won't be this long, but maybe for an hour or so, we will have a lot of stuff going on, though. We're going to do some food reviews for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to eat at some cool restaurants. Yeah, a couple of the places we're going to, we're not allowed to film. I did a little bit of research. We are going to be going to the Titanic Museum. Ooh. I don't know if I was supposed to say that. Spoiler! We can't film in there anyway. So, but we are going to be doing that. and we'll give our review of what we think and stuff like that. We're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. You guys will have fun. It's gonna be a good time. Let's see. Matthew Cotillo, one love, brother. Love to you, buddy. Kathy talking to Pam. Grandma's Gated says, have a great night and enjoy your vacation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Grandma. Back to Llewellyn Stevens. Super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate that again. Llewellyn says, I love watching. I learned so much. Awesome. Thank you. That is awesome. Glad that, and we're all learning. We're all learning. Lisa says, I love planting a garden. I'll have to check my Kroger for the fruit trees. First time I've ever seen them. It's like, maybe this is like a hidden message. Like, hey, you might want to start growing your own fruit. Never seen them at Kroger like that. So, like, they're almost 6 feet tall. I mean, they're about as tall as me, you know. When I first started planting, I did tomatoes in huge flower pots. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, we don't have room for much anything else. I know, yeah, people are like, well, you can grow indoors. Yeah, but you got to buy the lights. You can put it next. That's never worked out for me. And, you know, the smell can get a little ripe, too. No pun intended. Let's see. Lisa said, or Cheryl says, you do an amazing job. Thank you, Cheryl. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Llewellyn says $3.80 for gas in Cleveland. Okay, not as expensive as I thought it would be in Cleveland. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I think I messed up here. There we go. Okay. All right, thank you, Barry. I appreciate you doing that. I don't know what I did. I was trying to just take that off of here, but I guess had some let's see. There we go. Now that I've sent a report on the whoever's spamming, maybe they won't show up again. Sorry. Wanted to go ahead and take care of that because that's not the first time I've seen that on this channel. I've seen him on some of the videos, which is funny because I've hidden him before, and it's just another, I don't know. Anyway, it's gone now. Blue Eyes, hello. Hi, Danno. I really enjoy your videos. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nguyen Dang says, hey. Oh, Guy and Dang. Hey, buddy. How are you? Hey, thanks for doing all the videos and replying to me as well. Also, do you think this will... yeah, no, let's not... Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Please don't put stuff like that on the channel, because that's stuff that YouTube does not want, especially in a live show. I don't give my opinion on those things. I mean, I don't care that you talk about it if anybody else says anything, but yeah, we don't talk about that stuff. I don't really know what to think anymore, so it would be kind of silly for me to comment on it anyway. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you taking that back. I wasn't going to erase it myself, but yeah, it's crazy times. It is crazy times, and now that you've taken it down, I just don't. It's not something I really want to talk about on here, but it's a situation. It's a situation, and I will say we will need to just kind of keep our eyes wide open. I will say that. And if we were sitting next to each other, I'd talk to you about it all day long. I would, but on the live show here, no. But it's a concern. I hear you. Rachel Cole, hello. Enjoy your videos. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rachel. Amy Williams says, thank you, Danno and Jess, for all you do for us. Happy vacation. Enjoy. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. Oh, it's going to be a blast. You guys, we're going to make it like you feel like you're there with us. We always want to add, we always try to give that feeling, and we will. We're going to try to do maybe a mobile live show. We'll take you guys to the island or something. We have something special planned for next Saturday. It's something that I ended up having to tell Jess what we were doing because of the way we were doing it, but I am going to leave it for a surprise on the channel. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Some of you guys will like it, some might not. Let's see. Barry says he's vengeance. I'm vengeance. I'm Batman. Karen Vanwick says the only spam I like is the can. I was looking at a can of spam the other day and I was just thinking to myself, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, especially for $3. It's a pretty decent size. I mean, spam could go a long way. I still think it's a lot. I know people say that price has been in forever. I don't know. I feel like I found it at cheaper places. Dang says, okay, sorry. No problem, buddy. No problem. No, that's just, it's something we don't want to. I see you removed it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's just not something. I don't know. But I hear you. I hear you. Yvonne Clark says, just past the gas station in Ellicott City, Maryland. $3.95, $3.20 yesterday. Wow, man, that's crazy. Sheesh. Out of work bum. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I love your name. My poor cat is picky and will only eat Friskies chicken shreds, and I can't find them anywhere. And we've been getting a lot of comments because Friskies has been so good lately on getting everything in, and now we're seeing it go away again. I feel like a lot of people have kind of trained their cats on Friskies because all the fancy feasts and not even at the beginning when we started doing these, 9 Lives was missing, and then all of a sudden they start coming out with these again, and then Friskies is missing. It's like all the cats got used to Friskies, and people say cats will eat whatever. They will, but it takes a while for them to get used to certain brands. Because of the stomach issues, especially for house cats, because a natural thing for a cat is to hunt, right? I mean, that's how it's to hunt, mice, hunt birds, I mean, that's their natural way of eating, so it's like when you give them something that is out of their natural habitat, it takes their stomachs a while to adjust to that different type of food, even if they go from a house cat to a outdoor cat. Like usually it's the other way around. Like an outdoor cat is going to be better off becoming a house cat than a house cat becoming an outdoor cat. You know what I mean? It's going to be harder for the boar to adjust to life. Let's see. Ingen Dang says, I apologize for that. No problem. Yeah, no problem. Agreed, yeah. Cheryl says, good night, Adventures with Danno. Jess and everyone, enjoy your vacation, but I will see you on the next video. Take care and be well all. Good night, Cheryl. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. All right, we are getting close to the end here, guys. Almost 2 hours. Boy, does it feel like 2 hours? Jeez. I can't believe we've been on here this long. Llewellyn says, my coworker struggles to find cat food. We're struggling everywhere. It's been such an issue. I saw a random pet truck. Pet Food Supply was the name on the truck. I felt like stopping that guy. Like, where are you going so I can tell everybody where the food's going? Let's see. Chewy.com. Chewy.com is the #1 site that most of our viewers, if you're running low, now's the time to buy. You're not going to get much of a deal, but somebody said if you spend over $49, then you get free shipping. So yeah, you're gonna have to buy a little bit in bulk, but $49. I mean, that's not too much, especially when you can get everything you need. And it seems like the best site to get all the pet food. I mean, everybody, we have not had any complaints about Chewy.com. And no, quick disclaimer, they did not pay me to say that. And Chewy.com, if you're listening, if you want to throw me a promo, I'll throw you a promo video. How's that sound? Or a commercial. If you want to sponsor one of these videos, how's that? Did I say that right? Sorry, I've been up for about 13 hours. I'm getting a little tired. Oh, wait, no, it's been more than 13 hours. Let's see, 12, 13, 14. We're going on hour 15. Let's see. Strive Research says, we love your road trips. Jess always makes us giggle. She is funny. Oh, yes, it will be fun. Thank you. They're our favorite. Our favorite videos to make are our vacation videos. There is nothing more fun than walking around Disney World or the Smoky Mountains or anywhere on vacation and just filming everything we do. It's so much fun. And yeah, obviously, I try to edit it away to where it's not, I don't want to bore anybody. We just show the cool stuff, but I put it all into a video. It'll be a lot of fun. And it says, yes, please take us with you. You got it. Ingundang. I hope I said it. Do I say that right? Ingundang? Guyandang? The N is silent, right? I know, I always wonder that on the... Anyway. Gas prices like we all needed to start buying electric cars or e-bikes. I'll tell you what, I am half considering buying a bicycle. Be good exercise anyway. Anna says virtually. I don't know, I got you. Llewellyn says, I will be walking a lot. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to get in some more walks myself. Dang says, so true. Barry Cooper says, nowhere near the Batman runtime. I know, yeah, we still got about another hour to get to that. That is a long movie. That's really my only gripe. And Barry, I have done some thinking about it, because there's been a lot of people that have been saying this is an absolute masterpiece. And I will say, it is. It is. I think because, I took my nephew last night, and he's 7, I believe he's 7 or 8. He's got a birthday coming up. So yeah, he'll probably be 8, I think. It's not for kids. It's not for kids his age anyway. It's a detective movie. It is the, when Batman first came out, he was known as the world's greatest detective. That is exactly what this is. When I said Batman, CSI, I meant it. Like, the whole movie is solving crimes, which is an interesting aspect of Batman. And it's something that's been long forgotten. And it's really cool how they do it. It feels real. It feels like this is a guy who is an awesome detective that's good at solving crimes, that threw a bat suit on and runs around dressed like a bat. I know it sounds, a little... It's a great movie. I won't give any spoilers because I know a lot of you will probably see it. Dag says, will you be going to any expo this year? I don't know. That'd be cool. Llewellyn Stevens says, not at work. Not at work is always amazing. Yes. Doesn't matter what we're doing. As long as we're not at work, it's amazing. Dang says, it sounds like when you say it. Sounds like when. Ngwindang. I'll just say dang. Dang. Karen Van Wyck says, I would like to voice my protest that Jess is not in more videos. You and me both. I hear you. I think Jess fell asleep. Jess, you still on here? I think because I say 9 o'clock and it's 9:30. She probably shuts it off at 9. She says, "Well, I tried." We got that new Sing 2. Sing 2. Anybody out there seen Sing? Sing is, it's a good movie. I don't know if the second one's any good, but she got it. We'll probably watch it here as soon as I get off. Actually, yeah, I think that's what we were going to do. Excuse me. Oh, no. She is here. She has a headache. Well, that ain't good. Did you, get you some ibuprofen or something? All right. I guess we should wrap it up, guys. Let's see. Lisa Spiegel says, I live in the country, so walking and riding a bike will be a marathon to go to the store and work. I hear you. Yeah, some people just can't do it. I could, but yeah. I don't know. At least you're in the country, though. It's like around here, the traffic is so ridiculous. It'd be hard to get in and out of everywhere. Anna says, yes, we want to see Jess with you more often. You guys will be seeing a ton of her here in about a week. Okay, so I don't know what videos you guys have seen and what you haven't. Amy Sarah, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Friday Adventures with Danno and Jess. Wow, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is really awesome. You're awesome. Let's see. Yeah, so we are we do have a couple playlists. I don't know if you've watched some of our we've gone to Disney World a couple times where we filmed. It's in our playlist on our channel. If you go to our main channel playlist, if you go down in the playlist, we have all of our Disney vacation videos and older previous Smoky Mountain videos. The Smoky Mountain, all of them are a lot of fun. Jess takes the show, and she's great. She's great. She's in all of our vacation videos. So if ever you want to check those out, that's where you find. That's the easiest way to find them. You can also search Adventures with Danno Disney World or Adventures with Danno Smoky Mountains, and it'll take you right to all of our videos that are in that playlist. So that's maybe the easiest way to do it. But yeah, she will definitely be in a lot of videos here in about a week. She steals the show. She really does. I try to get her in here on the live shows, but Friday night's a little rough because, it's like she's worked all week. She wants to relax, chill, watch some of her shows. I get it. Let's see. Anna says, she is hilarious, so full of life. Yes, she is. Dang says, I still can't believe that Fast and the Furious movie still making movies. I know, right? They sure are. Llewellyn Stevens says, Jess is life of the party. She really is. And then Jess says, just like making people laugh. Yes, she does. And Amy Sarah, thank you again so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Probably going to be ending it here in just a minute. I think I saw one other comment come up here. Dang says, can you do a Q&A video with both of you guys? Will be awesome. You know what? We may do something like that. And yeah, it will be like a video. I know somebody had said they wanted us to do a live stream. It may be either or. I don't know. We may do if we're going to do a video on it, then I'll have to get together with, we'll have to get the questions, right, from everybody in one video, which I may do at like the end of one of our other videos. So we've had a lot of people ask about that. We'll do one here at some point. Barry Cooper says, have a great weekend, all. Yes, buddy. You too. If you like comic book movies, go out and see The Batman. It is an incredible movie. Just keep in mind that it is 3 hours long. Make sure you have all your popcorn. Don't drink a lot. Don't drink a lot of pop or water or anything, because you're gonna be like me, an hour and a half into the movie, and you're gonna have to really go to the bathroom, and you'll not want to, because there are so many clues and riddles and just so much going on in this movie that you really don't want to leave your seat. And I don't recommend that you leave your seat. But yeah, if you get, again, don't, if your kid is under, I would say if your kid is under 13, I think it's set with the rating correctly. It's PG 13. I don't think anyone under 13 is going to enjoy this movie. Even that, it's not like your average Batman movie. Yeah, there's action, but it's more crime solving. Like I said, Batman CSI. Like, I think a lot more people are going to like this movie that aren't even into comic book movies. Like, if you can get past the whole, he's in a bat suit, but he's an awesome detective, and he has the right tools and things to solve these crimes. And that's what makes the movie interesting. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Happy Friday. Llewellyn says, take care, Jess. Jess says, have a great weekend, everyone. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you all so much for joining in tonight. You guys are awesome. With all that being said, I am out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.